My parents came to England from Jamaica in the early 60s. My dad learned his skill as a welder back in Jamaica. So when he came here, he continued being a welder for many years. And my mum, she had numerous jobs, various jobs, but then she worked for the NHS and she was a nurse. She obviously met a lot of racism, etc. as well, a lot of hostilities. So she wanted to go back. She was trying to persuade my dad to go back, but he didn't want to go back. I suppose, you see, once you leave the Caribbean and you come to England, you've kind of like under pressure to make it. So if you go back, you're kind of like seen as a failure, and it's embarrassing. I grew up in Chapeltown, a black area, so many a times you get people driving 100 miles per hour, wind down the window, shout racist names and stuff like that. My mother always said, education, education. You know, she said, study hard at school, education. Especially the black boy, you know what I mean? So that was it really, so education. And even though I wasn't that great at academics, I used to always fail. But she'd say, you never fail till you give up. And I just kept on going, even though a lot of people said, oh, you know, one or two people said, you'll never become a lawyer. You'll never make it. The Windrush generation descendants, please, go for it. And it's not easy, you know, going through education, it wasn't easy. As I say, you're gonna get a lot of people tell you, you ain't gonna make it. Even some people, you know, from your own community tell you, you ain't gonna make it. But you've got to press on. And I assure you, it's worth it in the end. I'm so grateful for my mum and my family's encouragement. It's paid off in the end. I'm very grateful for that.